Don't stop at blaming others. Responsibility begins with you. A man is more than the sum of all the things he can do. If one candidate appeals to your fears and another to your hopes, choose hope. Sometimes the right choice is also the hardest choice. Every person deserves a chance, and every community needs responsibility. People should never stop dreaming. Without dreams, life becomes small. Being president is like running a cemetery, a lot of people under you, and no one listens. The story of America is not about fear, but about hope and possibility. Mental illness is nothing to be ashamed of, but stigma should shame us all. The best of America is found not in words, but in deeds. Democracy is never safe. It must be protected every day. Global interdependence is not a choice. It is a fact of life. You must decide whether to live with fear or to live with purpose. Great nations rise on the strength of ordinary people. Every generation must find its own meaning and build its own legacy. Power without responsibility destroys trust. In a world of constant change, learning is the only constant. There is no perfect bill. Compromise is the price of progress. Responsibility begins with honesty, especially when it is hard to tell the truth. The only mistakes that matter are the ones we refuse to learn from. There is nothing wrong with America that cannot be fixed by what is right with America. We do better together. Our differences matter, but our common humanity matters more. People respect the power of example more than the example of power. Character is a journey, not a destination. When memories outweigh dreams, we begin to grow old. If you live long enough, you'll make mistakes. Learn from them. Never quit. The road to tyranny begins with the destruction of truth. Strength and wisdom are not enemies. They are partners. Work is more than making a living. It gives dignity and purpose. Citizenship requires more than voting. It requires responsibility every day. The future is not an inheritance. It is an opportunity and a responsibility. Sometimes under stress, people stop thinking, but that's when thinking is most needed. You can put wings on a pig, but that doesn't make it an eagle. Success is not guaranteed, but progress demands effort. Nothing big ever came from thinking small. We all have political responsibilities, even if we never hold office. People rarely regret what they tried, only what they never dared to do. Our world is small. What happens anywhere affects us everywhere. Leadership is not about power. It is about service. The greatest progress we can make is in the human heart. You can't build a future by clinging to the past. The measure of a leader is whether people are better off when they leave office than when they entered. Hope is stronger than fear when people believe in each other. The strength of a community is measured by how it treats its weakest members. True patriotism is not about hate. It is about responsibility, service, and hope. We need more builders and fewer blamers. The real progress is not in wealth, but in wisdom. Fear divides, but hope unites. Responsibility is not a burden. It is freedom. The future will be shaped by those who choose to participate, not those who stay silent.